Buon pomeriggio and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to play around with the new Stila Mystere shadows. So I talked about this in my no buy or will I buy, like one of those videos, and I was like, you know, you can't really tell what shade they are. They look a little milky in the tube, and I was like, we'll see, I'll swatch it and see what I think. So I picked up the shade Spiritual. I do a quick little eye look with this and kind of just let you guys know my thoughts and all that good stuff. So, and compare it to the Magnificent Metals as well, just to see if it's any different, if they cover the same, if they work the same way, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in this, then let's go ahead and jump into this video. Please don't forget to subscribe before we get started. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the eye look. So I'm going to use just a fluffy brush. I'm going to use this Natasha Denona mini palette again. If you guys did not see my review and my demo, then just know it is on my channel. But I've actually really been loving this palette a lot. The only thing is I keep thinking it has a mirror in it, and it does not. So that is my one qualm. But this is my first video actually filming in the new year, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm gonna think positive thoughts for this new year. My channel is gonna grow. Goals, competing, all that stuff. Like, I just really want to focus on my actual job this year and growing my business and all that good stuff. So positive thoughts for me and positive for you too. Okay, we will see how this year goes, but I'm really excited to start a new year. Speaking of New Year's, what did you guys do? So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do a really simple look, since I really just want the Stila Glitter and Glow to like really be the shining star of that. So all I'm going to do now is just take the dark shade in the palette. I realized I didn't say the name, but there's only 2 matte shades in here, so you know, it's fine. I'm just going to tap this in the corner and kind of bring it up so that it gives my eye a little lift. Oh, it's calling me. But a lot of family time spent this week. We went out for New Year's. We went out to a big country bar here, and that was actually a really fun trip. Like, fun trip. We had a really good time. Like, I don't drink often, but when I do, I mean, I was in recovery like all day on the 1st, but it was fun. We had a really good time dancing and just not caring. I love it when my sisters are in town to do that kind of stuff. My husband will dance as long as he's got some drinks in him, so we always have a good time. And then I'm just going to blend this out. Blend it together. I still need to set New Year's resolutions though. I do like to try to do that, and so I want to know what your guys's are, what you guys's plans are for the new year, all that good stuff. I like to hear about it. So I got the shade Ritual. This is what it looks like in the tube. So I'm not, like, you guys can see all the flakes. I definitely swatched these in store, and I'll explain more why I picked this shade after we're done. But this is the shade Spiritual. And it has that weird milky like thing. Like, I really can't tell what shade this is in the bottle, which I don't know if that's the best marketing idea, because I'm like, I need to see what this is. I don't like surprises and expensive makeup. Alright, and we're just going to put that all over the lid. But I loved this shade for more than everyday. It's like such a pretty, not everyday, because obviously this is going to be an intense shadow, but more like wearable, I would say. Like, I could wear this with whatever outfit I want to. It like shifts into like this really cool, like, you guys can see on camera. I hope so. Like, it looks like it's gonna be a white champagne, and instead it like shifts this really pretty gold. So I have a lot of the other shades. I've never used these ones, obviously, but this was the color that really caught my eye when I swatched them in Sephora. I love this. All right, I'm gonna finish blending it on that side. Just put a little bit more shadow over it. Blend down my lower lash line. It's gonna be a quick video. And then we're gonna do a comparison of this to the normal ones. And I'll see how this dries, if it dries the same and all that good stuff. I'm hoping it's the exact same formula. It feels the same. It does dry down quickly, so you have to work fast. Okay, so I did want to show you guys. You can either do it this way or full on like all the way over the lid. I think I am going to actually bring it out a little bit more. It is a little bit sheer. Like it's not the, like the other ones are a little bit thicker, where these are a little bit sheer. Not like still gorgeous color, but I feel like the other ones have a little bit more like opacity, whatever that word is. Maybe I'll put that on my New Year's resolutions to learn how to speak. So I'm gonna kind of pat it. I wanted to see if it would go over this brown, if it would like layer nicely. It works. It's not, like I said, it's like I'll just need to like blend out the crease in that. And obviously the wand is getting like super dirty. Also, I feel like I have to keep dipping back in. I will say that it's not as, like if you're just going to like say pat it, which is a lot easier than like, obviously you don't want to rub this in, but it really is kind of like I need to like double dip. But yeah, speaking in general, my dad is so cute. We've all been hanging out a lot lately since my sister's been in town and my zio Tonino is in town from Italy. But he's not an American citizen yet, so he's been taking his, he has to take his test in a month. So we've been like helping him study. Let me tell you, if you thought you were a great American citizen, try taking the test, because I knew like nothing. I would have failed. I would have failed so easily. Like I did not realize how hard that was going to be in general. But like I said, it's going on fine. You kind of just have to kind of wait for it to dry and then work fast with these, which is hard to do when I'm talking. But I still really love that color. Like I feel like it gives your eyes such a nice pop of color, but still not crazy, you know? So this is how it turned out. Let's go ahead and do some comparison swatches. Okay, so my eyes are finished. I will say like blending it out kind of made it disappear a little bit, and then I kind of had to layer on a little bit more. Overall, it's a great product if you are just, I mean, the whole purpose, I feel like, of the Glitter and Glow is you don't have to actually mess around with glitter, which makes it really nice, because I know I don't got time for that. I know I don't. Thing is, it is a little tiny patchy if you're looking at it like super up close. Like if I were to zoom you guys in my eyes, you'd be a little bit like, it's a little patchy. But I feel like no one else is really gonna say that. You know what I mean? Like looking at it straight in from the camera right now, I don't feel like my makeup looks bad or anything like that, especially if you add some lashes onto it. But yeah, I feel like these are just a quick and easy way to kind of do a little bit of glitter. I usually don't pack it all over the eye like I did today. I still like the way my look turned out, but I kind of like these more for maybe a little bit underneath the waterline or like a pop in the center. It's comfortable. You just have to work fast with them. Essentially, they are the exact same as the other Stila Magnificent Metals. I did want to kind of do a swatch for you guys. So here is Spiritual, which is what I used today. It's the Mystery. These are called the Mystery. And it dropped. Raw. So these are called Shade Mystery Liquid Eyeshadow. And then the other ones are the actual Magnificent Metals. So Smoky Storm is in the center, and then at the end is a Sunset Cove. I will say I only bought one shade because these tend to kind of dry out. And even though they're all gorgeous shades, it's just kind of like, I would recommend picking up one that you're going to use pretty often, or one that you just like can't live without, because I got them all at once and now I like notice them and I'm just like, I have to like keep dipping back in. I kind of wonder if you can squeeze like some of that like Duraline, I think that's what it's called, and make it a little bit better. But it does, the tube does dry out even if you like close the lid tight. So that's why I only picked up this shade. I just figured I would actually get more use out of it than the other ones. I did swatch some of the other ones in store and they are gorgeous shades. It just kind of comes down to your preference, what you're going to use. If you like the other formula, you'll like this. I don't know if you can tell like on my hand and like when I was playing. So like that top shade is the Mystery ones. I think the appeal is that they kind of shift different tones. I don't know if I noticed that when they're on the actual lid. I just really like this color. But I guess when you kind of turn, no, it kind of stays the same color. I don't really understand like shifting wise. Like I feel like highlights can shift, but not necessarily like eyeshadows. I don't feel like they really shift in a whole bunch of different lights. But I do really like this shade regardless. It's just that pretty like goldy white shade, and I'm about that life. But overall, I would say if you are thinking about it and you like the other formula, then you're golden. You're set. Pick one that you like. They are $24, so they're not the cheapest things as well. So that's why I was like, get one. And then if you want to grow your collection, get it as you're going to wear it, you know? Just my recommendation. And that is it, guys. I just wanted to do a quick, fast video. I like these. I might eventually pick up more shades, but for right now, I'm like, I only wear black glitter like once a year. Or if I only wear like a dark blue, or I got like this siren color I've worn once. So if you like the other ones, you'll like these. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm a quick makeup user, so I don't mind that it's not perfectly opaque, but if that's going to bother you, you probably aren't going to like these as much. That is it. Let me know if you guys are interested in these or your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and bye, guys.